Our Weather Whiz Kids this week are continuing with their projects, their weather-related projects, where they're actually teaching us something.
And they really seem to like the severe weather stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the popular thing, and it really draws people in. There's the technology, as it increases, we're seeing a lot more of those tornadoes, and that's what's most fascinating, because we know more about hurricanes than we do about tornadoes. Well, even hurricanes we're learning every day. So here's another Weather Whiz Kid project from Valley View Elementary.
I'm Colby and I go to Valley View Elementary, and this is my weather project. My question is, why doesn't a tornado tip over? It looks like it's going to tip over because it's big at the top and small at the bottom. The force of the wind makes the tornado stay standing. Tornadoes usually come to a place called Tornado Alley. About 700 tornadoes hit Tornado Alley a year.
Nice job, Colby. Absolutely. I guess when you think about it, tornado's really fat up at the top. Why would it tip over? But there's a lot of energy, much like when you watch water going down a drain. You see that funnel that forms in there. It's the energy of the wind, and the tighter that funnel gets, the faster it will spin. And so those tornadoes will continue to, unfortunately, wreak damage. And with the way they form, it's kind of interesting. They don't tip over, but they start. The thinking is this now, that they start with mid-level rotation, different elevations. You get different winds, and you get this little circulation that gets drawn up into the thunderstorm, and that's what makes it go vertical, getting that storm to really begin to rotate, and then that funnel will then appear coming out of the clouds. And as far as tornadoes go, what time of year? Well, April. So this is where we're typically seeing most of we're in April now, in southeast portions of the United States where the big storms are, but even at the west coast here, we can get tornadoes. When they get them, this is the least likely place for tornadoes in the Pacific Northwest, but Portland had one. I was talking to a meteorologist there the other day, and he said, I got to run, we've got a report of a funnel. And so they had a tornado, and it was in about 2.5 weeks ago, so pretty much the end of March, beginning of April. And we tend to get them June and July as our thunderstorms get going. We just have a lack of moisture in the mountains. The mountains themselves do not stop tornadoes. I'm going to talk more about that in the upcoming weeks, but here's the worst. May in Tornado Alley, right here. The ingredients for tornadoes are better here than anywhere else in the entire world. It is right here, so the folks who live there have to be real aware of tornadoes there. But Colby has some great points about tornadoes. Put a nice, great PowerPoint project together.
Impressive, I have to say.
Yeah,
yes.
We weren't doing PowerPoint back then.
No.
I don't think we had
computers.
PowerPoint back
what was
then.
that?
Exactly. Thanks, Scott. Huge crowds.